All right, everybody, welcome back. We are ready to dive into another fascinating location. And today, it's Rio de Janeiro.
Oh,
Rio.
yeah.
Rio.
Oh.
I mean, come on. Beaches, carnival,
Yeah,
maybe a caipirinha or two. I
absolutely.
mean, who doesn't love that image of Rio?
Right.
But, we're going deeper than that today.
Much deeper.
We got some fascinating sources today that really
Yes.
reveal a Rio that's, I think, a lot more complex,
Yeah,
more captivating than just those postcard images.
right.
You ready to go deep?
I am so ready. Let's do it.
All right, so these sources are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They're really, I think, exploring the soul of Rio,
Yeah,
that
I agree.
that mix of history and culture,
Uh-huh.
the natural beauty that really kind of gives it that unique identity.
It's so powerful.
Yeah. And one place that really stood out in the sources
Okay.
was Ipanema.
Ah, Ipanema.
I mean, we all know the song, right?
Of course.
The girl from Ipanema,
Yeah.
seeing pictures of the beach.
Gorgeous.
But it's more than just a beautiful place. It's really like a little microcosm
Yeah.
of all those dynamics
Yes.
going on in Rio.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the articles talked about how back in the 60s, Ipanema, it became like this haven for artists and intellectuals and musicians with like
Right.
this bohemian spirit.
Yeah.
It's still there today.
And you can feel it.
You can totally feel it. And it's so intertwined with like the physical landscape too. Like the mountains meeting the sea. It's like,
Yeah. It
ah,
creates this feeling.
freedom.
Yeah. It's like the city itself is inspiring this way of life.
Totally.
It's like that celebration of life that we
Yeah,
always
I
hear
see.
about with Rio.
Yeah. And it's not just Ipanema. The sources trace this energy like across different neighborhoods, from the Samba clubs in Lapa
Oh, yeah.
to the vibrant street art scene in Santa Teresa.
Yeah. It's everywhere you look, it seems like.
It's everywhere.
Well, he's speaking of different neighborhoods.
Oh,
You got to talk about Copacabana.
Copacabana.
I mean, that iconic black and white promenade.
Yes.
The beach vendors,
Mm-hmm.
just the constant buzz of activity.
It's amazing.
It's like this place never sleeps.
It feels like that, right?
It does.
But there's also like this sense of relaxation too, this laid-back vibe that coexists with all that energy. One source described it as like a harmonious chaos,
Oh, that's good.
which I thought was pretty apt.
Yeah.
It embraces both extremes.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so unique.
I love that harmonious chaos. It really is like a dance.
It is.
You know, that push and pull
Yeah.
between tranquility
Yes.
and excitement.
Totally. And that dance plays out in Rio's history too.
Oh, interesting. How so?
Well, we see it in the way that the city has like navigated these periods of economic boom and bust,
Okay.
political upheaval,
Yeah.
social change.
Right. It's all there.
It's all part of the fabric of the city.
Exactly.
Well, you mentioned history, and one thing that really stuck out to me in these sources
Okay.
was that impact
Yeah.
that Portuguese colonization had.
On Rio's culture.
Huge.
It's everywhere you look.
It is. You see it in the architecture,
Yeah.
the food.
The language.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating to see how that influence has blended with,
Right.
indigenous and African traditions
Yes.
to create something uniquely Brazilian.
Totally.
Yeah.
One source even described Rio's cuisine as a culinary melting pot.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Culinary melting pot.
Captures the diversity
Yeah.
beautifully.
Speaking of food,
Okay.
we have to talk about churrascarias.
Oh, yes.
I mean, come on. Endless skewers of perfectly grilled meat.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a carnivore's dream.
It is a dream come true.
But it's more than just the food.
Yeah.
There's this cultural significance, too.
It's huge. They're often seen as like a symbol of Brazilian hospitality,
Yeah.
a place where people come together to share food stories,
Yeah.
laughter.
It's an experience.
It really is.
It's not just a meal.
No, it's way more than that.
And that seems to be a theme with Rio.
Yes. It's all about embracing life to the fullest.
Whether it's the food,
Yeah.
the music, the beaches, it's like,
It's about that energy.
yeah,
That joy.
it's contagious almost.
Absolutely.
Wow, these sources really painted a vivid picture
They did.
of Rio for us.
Yeah.
It's more than just the beaches and the parties.
Much more.
It's this city with such a rich history,
Yes.
this vibrant culture,
Mm.
and that energy.
It's undeniable.
Yeah, it really is. You can't resist it.
It's true. You know, it makes me wonder, what do you think draws people to Rio on like a deeper level? Beyond the stunning visuals,
Yeah.
the lively atmosphere.
What personal experience do you think it offers that makes it so unique?
It's a special place.
It really is. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Maybe as you're planning your own trip to Rio
That's right.
to experience it all firsthand.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Until next time.
Keep exploring.
Keep exploring.